Given how interested I am in Scottish politics, in particular the SNP and Nicola Sturgeon, someone recently asked me the very reasonable question, why? First things first, I am a unionist and therefore have a vested interest in seeing the United Kingdom stay together. In recent years, however, I have seen the hypocrisy and cynicism of the SNP grow exponentially under Nicola Sturgeon's leadership. At a very basic level, the SNP have capitalised on Brexit. They say they hate Brexit but want to leave the UK and rejoin the European Union. They couldn't care less about Brexit. It just provides an excellent opportunity. They say they hate the Tories but have helped keep them in power for years. A Labour government in Scotland means a Labour government in the UK when you add the seats up. Because the SNP do not have any policy other than independence, they have cynically latched themselves onto any populist ideology, which is why the trans debate was the final straw that broke the camel's back for Sturgeon. Sturgeon has also exhausted all possible avenues for independence and knew she was well and truly spent. To then make out she was stepping down because she was tired is taking the Scottish people for fools. Then, of course, there is the distinct whiff of corruption. The SNP is the Murrell party. Its outgoing leader, Nicola Murrell, aka Sturgeon, is the wife of its incumbent chairman, Peter Murrell, and as such, Scotland has a Murrell problem. In order for the Murrells to save face and potentially their liberty, they must remain partially in control. What better way to achieve this than have the person counting the leadership votes to be none other than Peter Murrell? If Hamza Yusuf should win, there will be a very nasty taste left in the mouths of his competitors, and rightly so. Oh, but Paul, how could you say that? The Murrells wouldn't do that. They are bound by process. Yes, the same process that allowed Peter Murrell to randomly donate £107,000 to the party and his wife deny all knowledge of it. See, people often say to me, why don't you pick on the Tories? They are corrupt too. I don't need to, because every news outlet and their loyal follower are doing it for us. Meanwhile, the Murrells are freely running amok. Kate Forbes, in all but one poll so far, has proven to be the favourite ahead of Hamza Yusuf, who just happens to be endorsed by Nicola Sturgeon. Kate Forbes would provide a massive issue for the Murrells because whether anyone likes her views or not, she is painfully honest. She has already grasped that Scotland, to be independent, must first prove it can stand on its own 2 feet. This has never been proven, and with Sturgeon losing her grip on the narrative, this is being fully exposed. Hence the latest poll showing only 39% of Scots want independence. By the way, I'm not saying that England stands alone comfortably without Scotland. I'm saying we are better united. The best thing for Scotland would be a fresh start under Kate Forbes. The worst would be more of the same under Hamza Yusuf. The funniest would be an Ash Regan win. The Murrells would hate it, and independence would be dead for a generation. I ain't got a problem with that.